Hey guys, so this is another still good video. This time is for Serapus. And Serapus is one of the hidden gems of this game. Any single hero that is able to pull off anything on the Infinite team is definitely a gem in my book for sure. So Serapus is no exception because he does have the ability to actually activate stones from the board and continue the infinite thing over and over and over again. So let's read his skill here. Mystical Heat Wave deals 135% damage to all enemies for 5 hits, not too impressive. Has a 50% chance to place Vendor Mark on them. Activate all red Naga stones to attack enemies. Vendor's Mark deals 100% extra damage after 5 turns, deals 50% extra damage, immediately when the effect is refreshed. So all of this is yeah, whatever. But this part here of activating the stones for red in the board is so important because yeah, as I said, he becomes a very important part in the Infinite team. So let's talk about his awakenings real quick. So the +1 is pretty cool. Decreases the mana required to cast skill by 20, so it makes him even faster. Usually, it's always good to have less mana required to actually cast skills. However, in Serapus's case, to be able to go off faster than most heroes to activate things on the board is extra valuable because the more times he's able to get mana, the better in that situation. So the +2 is the usual 10%. The +3 decreases the mana required to casting pretty much the same thing as the first one, but he casts twice and becomes a fast hero. So yeah, very cool. And the +4 is the usual 10%. So these two awakenings are in terms of using him on the Infinite team is very, very valuable in this situation. So when would you actually use Serapus? Well, Serapus, you can actually use him. I would recommend. Let me just choose a quick here. So let me see. The Infinite team right now would be like this. For sure, you have to bring Abigail. Abigail is such a powerful hero. It's no joke. You can bring in like this, so pretty much overload of stone here. Let's add this here and add a mana weapon there. And then this is when a situation you would bring in Serapus. You can bring Serapus here. Where are you? Here we go. Serapus, but then the next hero that you add here, it would best to add a hero of another color. And in this situation, it has to be green in this situation. So you actually do this because when you activate one of these two, this way, the other one will not activate again, and then there's not going to be boards of that color. So imagine that I have these two, and they're from the same color. I activate this, all the reds are gone, and then I activate this, and that's not going to do anything because all the reds are gone. So yeah, it's always important when you're doing the Infinite team to have your board resetters on different colors. So in this situation, the best combination to play with Serapus is, what we're talking about, this gal over here. Remember that she in green, she is a pseudo replacement to Alden in the Infinite team, Mallory. So in that situation, he will bring in pretty much when you're activating the board and you see that activating him is going to do connections with blue, that's when you activate him. Otherwise, you're always going to activate Mallory in that situation. In this situation, we're going to test this out, and we're going to give her a shield weapon because we don't want her to die. I could just give her a mana weapon. Yeah, let's just give her a mana weapon. Hopefully she doesn't die in this situation. So the main thing when you're actually playing in the Infinite team, you have to make sure that you have the most mana weapons as possible so everybody can actually go off in this situation. So let's go green. Let's do this to see if we can get more connections here. We're not getting the greens. I'm actually trying to connect the greens here, or accumulate the greens more than anything. Check this out. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. We got a bunch of greens there. Very cool. So now there's so many reds in the board where we are able to actually do this. Dun, dun, dun. So we got a bunch of blues now. So see, when you see this one here and this one here, you can see that there's a bunch of connections already ready. Like blue is going to connect on its own. So this situation, first a dragon, we are going to activate Serapus. So check this out. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's so strange that didn't activate these here. But that's fine. That may be a problem when actually connecting these. And the thing is that with Mallory, when you actually activate her, it's pretty much gonna work like Alden. The big difference is that Mallory doesn't get as much mana as Alden when Alden is awakened. But that doesn't matter. You can still do your thing. All right, let's see here. I only wish that these could be activated. It would have been perfect here, but it's not gonna activate. So, oh, that's actually not bad. Very, very cool, guys. So this is pretty much how you use the Infinite team. So if you don't have Alden for some reason, or your Alden is really weak and your Mallory is pretty strong, or for some reason also that you have Resonance really strong in another color that is not red, you can definitely do this combination if you do have it available here. So we're pretty much cruising at this point. As I explained on my other videos for the Infinite team, you have to activate Serapus in a time that you know that connections are going to be done. See, right here, we're not going to do any connections there that are going to connect with these with the blasters here on the on the top here. So let me show you. Let me see if I can show you here. So we got green, so that's fine. And so forth. That's pretty much how you use the Infinite team. See, in 5 turns, we're doing a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, in Mallory, every single time, activate her as much as possible because you're going to have a lot more, a lot more advantages here. Let's see if I can get a good example here for Serapus. I see a lot of red, so that's going to be cool. Yes, this is perfect. So when this red disappears, it's going to connect with this blaster on the top and so forth. So that's a very good one. Check this out. And boom. And we keep playing here. So with the mana gain weapons, we're definitely getting a lot of continuous turns with the Infinite team here. So that's very important when you're actually playing these types of teams. But the thing is about this team is you have to be really patient in this situation. Because if you're not patient, you're not going to really... Yeah, these teams take a long time. So I don't see that we're going to do much connections here, but we don't have really much choice because we do have Serapus and we have to connect them. See, we didn't really get a lot of connections here. So in this case, I'm just going to activate all of them. Boom, 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 and we're full again. So now we're on turn 6 here. So yeah, that's pretty much how the way that you would actually use the Infinite team with him. Red. So we only have this red, so we're just gonna have to activate Mallory here. And boom, there we go. And we keep bringing the ball rolling. We keep rolling the ball here over and over again until we actually do all our stuff. See, red here, perfect. This is gonna make the connection really nicely here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And that's pretty much it. That's how you usually use Serapus on PvE and in the Infinite team. If you're feeling really spicy, you can try to use Alden and Serapus, but it's not really a good idea. It's just better to use Hightower in that situation. So yeah, that's definitely my recommendation on that. There we go. So this guy's gonna die pretty quickly. At this point, because once his shields are not going to protect them anymore. Oh, I made a mistake there, so that's no bueno. But even if I did make the mistake, check that out. It still worked in my favor there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's how Serapus is in the Infinite team. So that is one of the many options you have when you're playing the Infinite team. The Infinite team has many variations, but Serapus is one of the key pieces to actually make this happen if you don't have all the heroes, all the bells and whistles that you actually need to make the team there. Alright, Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.